What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Phil Sarpong. I'm here for another episode of Wellness for your body, your mind, and your spirit. This week, I am talking about a very special topic that I think is something that is vitally crucial and important to everybody. And that's this idea of wholeness and what it means to be whole. How do you obtain wholeness? How do you feel whole? And one thing that led me to start talking about this topic is that even this past week, I had a phone call, and this woman that I talked to on the phone, we had such a good conversation. And one of the questions that she asked me, and I'll never forget this question, is she asked me, she said, "Phil, are you whole?" And I had to think about that for a second. And after I thought about that for a second, I replied that yes, I do believe that I'm whole. I do believe that even with everything that has gone on this year, and a lot of people have gone through the wire this year, but with everything that I've had to endure, I feel like I'm on the right path. I feel like I'm going in the right direction. Even though I can't necessarily see what's clearly ahead of me a year or 3 or 4 or 5 years, I know that I have a plan. I know that I enjoy what I'm currently doing, and I'm in the right path and heading in the right direction for my purpose and for my goal and for what I want to obtain in the future. And so I told her, I said, yes, I do believe that I am whole. And it was almost freeing when I said those words. It was sort of a feeling of coming to that full realization that this is the life that I want to live. You know, one thing that I relate wholeness to is this idea of hope. And one of the books that I'm reading right now is Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl, which talks about how it talks about the stories of all these prisoners that were in these concentration camps. Basically, how these prisoners, one of the ways that they survived, the man that's telling the story is a psychiatrist. And he was saying that some of the ways that these people survived was just through this idea of hope. And of these prisoners being able to search for a deeper purpose in their life in terms of finding meaning through hope. And I thought that was powerful. And he even said that there were so many prisoners that would give up hope. And as soon as they gave up hope, not only emotionally and spiritually would their spirits just weaken, but physically they would get ill, they would get sick, and they would often die a few days later. And how this idea of hope is so much engraved and connected to our emotional, physical, spiritual health, and how powerful that is to attach hope to meaning. And I thought that was so beautiful how he lays out those words. Another thing that I relate wholeness to is peace. And when we think about peace, we think about, oh, we're on the beach, we're relaxing, the waters are calm, the breeze is coming through, we're chilling, we're in a peaceful state. But I think the powerful nature of peace is feeling peace even through the storm, even through chaos, even through the world turning upside down. Peace is one of those things that I feel like it doesn't have to come from this external factor, that it can actually come from within. And if you can feel peace within yourself, then it doesn't matter what's happening in your environment. What matters is that you feel peace within yourself. And I think that also relates to wholeness. And so just to sum it up, I believe that wholeness is something that you focus in terms of controlling what you can control and letting go of what you can't control. And to me, that's my definition of feeling whole. Not only are you on a path where you're pursuing your passions and your purpose, and not only do you feel that hope within yourself where you attach that meaning to your identity and to your existence, but you feel this internal peace that, okay, no matter what is going on in the world, I can only control what I can control. And that's where I'm going to focus my time, my energy, and my resources in focusing on controlling what I can control and letting go of what I can't control. Letting go of it emotionally, letting go of it spiritually, and letting go of it physically. And so that is my definition or my idea of wholeness and what it means to be whole. If you guys have any other ways, any other things specifically that you do to feel whole, definitely comment down on the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. But with that, I know this was kind of a shorter video, but with that, I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week in the next video. All right, take care.